Welcome to fall here in the Pacific Northwest. One of the things I really enjoy are the leaves that fall, and we could have some big old leaves that fall around us. We have plenty of them. We're out on one of our favorite hikes today. Cooper has definitely been cooped up. So we're out here for some exercise for him and for me. Just enjoying the fall weather. It's supposed to be in the upper 60s today. We're supposed to get some sunshine. So this will be nice. And again, we're enjoying the fall. We are getting right down to business this morning. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. And what you see there is Smokeeater908 Georgia Heat stove and his alcohol drip feeder. So let's get the water on. We'll get that going first so I can have some coffee. And then we are going to do some outdoor baking with this whole system. And I'll show you how we go about doing that. What I have here is some cornmeal flour. I'm going to add to that some pineapple juice and some pineapple. Adding to the cornmeal flour and bits of pineapple and pineapple juice, some real bacon. So there in this freezer bag is my cornmeal, some bacon, some bits of pineapple juice, and water. And I have stirred that up and then used this freezer bag to kind of squeeze and mix everything together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a pot for baking. And to do that, to get it out of the freezer bag, you just cut the corner of the bag off and you simply just squeeze it into the pot here. This cornmeal is going to take a little longer than your usual muffins and such. It's just takes a little bit greater heat. So I have that pot oiled, and what this pot is, it's a GSI Minimalist Hyalite aluminum pot. And I found that in the baking process, and you can see a lot of YouTube videos on baking, the best pot is an aluminum pot. Even though I'm going to be using as my oven a titanium Smokeeater 900 with lid, and again the Smokeeater908 Georgia Heat and his alcohol fuel drip system. Aluminum works the best for your baking pot. So it looks like the coffee is, or I should say the hot water is coming to a rolling boil. So I'll have some coffee and get the pot on and start baking. And I do want to show you a slight modification that I do to the Georgia Heat to get the right amount of flame for baking. And the slight modification that I do just to give me the right flame for baking, I put this little ring and it snaps right on top of the Georgia Heat. It just presses on there. There we go. And it gives me just the right amount of flame. Find my lighter here, and we'll get this lit again, and you can see and it's just ever so slightly. You can see the drip feeder adding fuel to the Georgia Heat, and believe it or not, that flame does a great job, just enough for baking. So the baking chamber or baking pot is a Smokeeater908 pot. And you see that ring down there? That's part of the takedown pot stand that I picked up from Smokeeater908. And that ring is just high enough to lift the pot away from the bottom. And we'll set that right there in the middle. And then down inside the pot, we put in the GSI Minimalist aluminum pot, and see how the spacing is all the way around. And for the lid, we just used the lid off the Smokeeater908, and that does seal both the top of the lid for our baking chamber. And we are just going to leave it and allow that to do its thing. Updating you on our cornbread bacon pineapple muffin bake. We're about a half hour into this, and I had to do some adjusting. The alcohol feed was a little bit faster than has been in the past, and the way I adjusted all this was to, believe it or not, slide leaves up underneath the feeder. I had too many, so I pulled a few out, and that slowed down the feed a little bit, which brought down the heat, namely the flame. So I was able to adjust it, and now it's just about right. And I can tell from the rate of the bubbles how this is going to do. So it looks like we have it set. We've waited 45 minutes into this, and that's the time. Little bit dark, just a little. But all in all, not bad. I'm going to switch hands here I have a camp knife that I brought today. It's a different, totally different blade that you would expect. And I stuck it in this little just aluminum foil sheath. This is a ceramic blade. So let's see what it looks like here. Again, this is cornmeal with pineapple, bacon, there it is. Now for the taste test. Excuse my fingers. A little crumbly. I guess cornbread is pretty much. Very good. I like it. Turned out great. Okay. Good boy. That's going to be quite a meal. I'm going to have to make some more coffee. So once again, here's that little simmering that we put on the Smokeeater908 Georgia Heat. That just caps on top there to reduce the flame for baking. It's my pot, the lid, and the finished product with coffee.